Krishna's message for the Kauravas. The Pandavas had spent 12 years of exile living in forests. In the 13th year, they disguised themselves and lived in the kingdom of King Virat. Lord Krishna came to Virat's court when the 13th year was over and the Pandavas revealed their identities. Lord Krishna said, "Now the exile is over. I have to help the Pandavas gain their kingdom back." Balram was partial to Duryodhan because he was Duryodhan's guru. However, Krishna still sent a Brahmin messenger to Duryodhan with a peace message. "Dear friend, give back the kingdom due to the Pandavas." Duryodhan rudely replied, "We owe them nothing. Go back and tell them." Then Vidors sent Sanjay as a messenger saying, "We shall not be threatened down by a show of your powers, and the war is the only solution." Then another messenger needed to be sent from Yudhishthir's side to the Kauravas. The Pandavas requested Lord Krishna to be the messenger. Vidors' love for Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna went to the court of the Kauravas but refused the hospitality of Duryodhan. He went to the home of Vidur, a counselor in the Kaurava court. Vidur was the only man who was neutral to both the Pandavas and Kauravas. In fact, he truly wanted Krishna to stay in his house because he loved Krishna. It is said that he was so happy that Lord Krishna was in his house that he offered him a few bananas. His love and devotion towards Lord Krishna rose to such a height that he forgot what he was doing. He offered the banana peels and threw away the fruit. Krishna smilingly accepted the peels, did not say anything and ate the peels. When Vidur realized what had happened, he wept and offered the banana fruit. Lord Krishna said, "The peel was tastier than the fruit because the peel was offered with love and happiness." Vidur smiled with relief. Lord Krishna, the peace messenger. Duryodhan was upset that Krishna had refused the Kauravas' hospitality. He insisted that the Pandavas should return to another exile when Krishna asked to return the Pandavas' kingdom. "All right, let 5 villages be given to the 5 Pandava brothers because they are peace-loving and want to avoid a war," said Krishna. Duryodhan did not approve and threatened to arrest Krishna. Lord Krishna said, "King Dhritarashtra, I will not kill Duryodhan today as Bhima was going to do it in near future." Lord Krishna was well aware of Duryodhan and Shakuni's arrest plan, but he wanted them wishfully to realize it. Dhritarashtra and Karna advised Duryodhan not to arrest a peace messenger, but he did not listen to them. With the help of Dushasan, Duryodhan chained Krishna. However, he realized that he had chained Dushasan instead of Krishna. Then Lord Krishna appeared in his Virat roop. The whole court was terrified at this. Then he left the court. Preparations for the war. Lord Krishna knew that peace negotiations with the Kauravas would fail, in spite of Yudhishthira's wish. However, by going for the peace talks, Krishna cleverly put the ball in the Kauravas' court. If the peace talks failed, Duryodhan would be blamed for it. If they succeeded, the Pandavas would get the credit for it. With Duryodhan refusing to part with the kingdom he had taken from the Pandavas had no choice but to wage war. However, Lord Krishna made master preparations for Mahabharata war. When he was in Hastinapur for peace talks, he took Karna aside and told him about Kunti being his mother. He requested Karna to help his brothers, Pandavas, but Karna turned down his request. Lord Krishna turned to Bhishma. He knew the truth of Karna's birth and did not wish for Karna to fight against his brothers. So Bhishma insulted Karna in the war council. Karna swore not to enter the battlefield until Bhishma died. Balram opts out. Lord Krishna was fully aware of the capabilities of his army, Narayana Sena. He thought if the great Balram enters the battlefield on Duryodhan's side, the game will be over for the Pandavas. Lord Krishna convinced Balram this Mahabharata war would be filled with unfair and unjust ways. A man of your accomplishment should not taint his soul by participating in it. You should instead go on a pilgrimage. Thus, Balram opted out of the war. Duryodhan, on behalf of the Kauravas, and Arjun, on behalf of the Pandavas, went to Dwarka to seek Lord Krishna's help for the oncoming war. Lord Krishna was sleeping when Duryodhan entered his room, so he waited for Lord Krishna to wake up and sat near his head. Arjun also came, but a little later. and he sat at Lord Krishna's feet. When Lord Krishna woke up, he saw Arjun first as he was at his feet, and then Duryodhan. He heard both of them seeking his help and made a proposal.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.